Well, if you thought the month of March was rather cold, I don't think you're wrong. I'm meteorologist Brock Allen here in the NCSU Weather Center, and I think that point's best illustrated by this graphic. Areas shaded in blue below average with areas shaded in red above. Majority of the month is absolutely below average, with some areas being as much as 20 degrees below average, with one small area of above average temperatures around the 15th of the month. Now, our average temperatures for the month of March are about 60, in the low 60s to mid 60s. But we are currently sitting at around in the mid 50s, 54 to 55 degrees to be exact for where our average temperatures have been. And that pattern is going to hold as we move throughout the rest of the day thanks to a high pressure system located over the New Brunswick, Nova Scotia area, helping to filter in some colder air in here to North Carolina into what is referred to as a wedge or CAD event. CAD meaning cold air damming, which is actually a more accurate representation of what's going on. But what exactly is a cold air damming event? Well, you have a cold area of high pressure with all high pressure systems having a clockwise wind flow around them, centered over the New England area, Quebec area, maybe even the New Brunswick, Nova Scotia area as our one current cold air event is located. And we can forget about the left side of the wind flow, not really pertinent to what we're talking about at the moment. But as that wind flow hits the mountains, cold air is considerably denser than warm air. And as the cold air hits the mountains, think of it kind of as a river hitting a dam. That's a river being dammed up, with the dam stopping the water from flowing farther along down the river basin, which is exactly what these mountains are doing, keeping the cold air from getting onto the west side of the mountains, keeping that cold air trapped. And the cold air has to go somewhere. So oftentimes it'll filter down along the mountains and we'll get into North Carolina. And a good model representation of this is what we had this weekend, with the high pressure system centered up here really over the Quebec area, but that cold air filtering down, and this was a particularly strong event as it got all the way down into Georgia, giving it in just a very short distance, small distance, a 50-degree temperature gradient. And I know this is hard to see, but 50 degrees is a high to 79 degrees in just a very short or very small distance. And that's going to keep what's keeping us cool as we move throughout today. 37 degrees in the morning with considerable cloudiness, clearing out as we move throughout the afternoon. High of around 53 degrees. And as we go into the evening, clouds holding about the same, 50 degrees by 7 to 8 o'clock. Clouds holding steady as we move throughout the night, low of around 43 degrees. Winds are going to be calm and I think rather cool, but that's going to be changing as we go into tomorrow. Winds will be increasing from out of the southwest thanks to a high pressure system that's building in off the southeast coast. That high pressure system over Nova Scotia finally moving off, so which is going to help us warm up. Now this particular model has has some rain over western North Carolina. Not expecting anything in terms of precipitation in the state, but wouldn't be surprised if clouds are a little bit more than what I'm currently thinking, and the western part of the state may even see a little bit of drizzle, but not really expecting it at this time. But main story is the temperatures are going to be increasing. 71 for our Wednesday, 78, maybe even cracking 80 as we move into our Thursday. As we move into our Friday, cold front moves through, giving us a 6% chance of rain, cooling us off for the weekend. But our Easter Sunday should be absolutely beautiful, high near 65 degrees. From everybody here in the NCSU Weather Center, I hope you have a fantastic week. I am meteorologist Brock Allen.